said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than... The Cornhuskers will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Ohio State's offense will start this game off. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. So Nebraska's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. And the Huskers will call on their punt team. Catches it at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Got the quick completion. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Woodhead. Got his man. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Buckeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today. Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Going for the mark on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll go to the air.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
To the air on 1st down. Got his man on the right. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. On on the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll send the back in motion. Next going for the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. USC answered the bell away from the Coliseum today with an impressive victory. The Trojans knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll run play action. Picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to win the field position with the return.
And how about this defense, man? You talk about providing a spark and some energy. They make the big interception. I think most importantly, Jesse, set their offense up in ridiculous field position.
And that's one thing this defense practices so much throughout the week, right? It's creating turnovers. They are so opportunistic on that side of the football. They've got athletes. They've got dudes that are dangerous once they get the ball in their hands. And you saw it right there on that tremendous return.
Sends it back in motion. Dumps it off in the flats. He strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll pull it on the read. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. The sure hands. It's Flores. He stopped at the 48. A pickup of 10 on the play. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. The play action fake. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Woodhead using the quick game. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. The Huskers decide to punt it away. Looks it in at the 40. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. The Buckeyes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Woodhead. Quick strike complete. He gets it to the 38-yard line and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man to the left. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16. And this crowd loves a good pass rusher in the line of Chase Young, the Moses. Jim's still wagging. The Buckeyes can get after the quarterback.
Yeah, and when the crowd's going nuts like it does in the shoe, it just makes it easier to rush the passes. The snap count is silent. It's predictable. And then you pin your ears back, and that's why they've had so many great pass rushers at Ohio State.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's open on the right. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The Cornhuskers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll do it himself. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? And the Huskers will try to pin them back with the punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They'll go to the ground. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And the Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Motion from the wideout. From the gun to give, looking for room. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Handoff to the single back. Across the 45. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. They go to the ground. Got the 1st down and more. All out of space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop. But you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
And the Buckeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The run from the shotgun. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. The Huskers moving quickly to the line. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Snagged in the middle. It's Abraham. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. They want to get this defense on its heels. To the air on 2nd down. Back open in the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Looking to throw again. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
Off play action on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation. Man, you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Starting this third quarter on the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Oh, they're after him. And the third down pass is incomplete. And the Huskers will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Gives it to the back on the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now they'll run the draw. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Woodhead. It's complete to the right. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There's no end in sight for these guys.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Michigan State is ahead in East Lansing, but that's not exactly Kenneth Walker III out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 4 over Rutgers. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Flores. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Huskers will have it 1st and 10.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a 4th quarter game.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Hits him inside the 20, still going. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This offense has gone haywire on these last 2 plays in the red zone. Can they set things right on 3rd and goal? He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. Trying to punch it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Try to barge their way in. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. They'll try to power it in. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. Snap in the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. Gave them a little room to work with before going out of bounds at the 10. And the Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. To the ground, he's got it again. Plows through the defense.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Buckeyes are flying down the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Good right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the boom kind.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Finds a tight end down the gut. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
First down for the offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds a tight end. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
47-yard line. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got his man downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They were really starting to put a drive together. But after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here's the pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, but maybe just a couple of inches short. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the ground with the back. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. He's now up to 95 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.